Oh boy, look at all this money. Guess it's time to waste it on something. Yeah, this is a problem. So, you're playing on Hypixel SkyBlock, and you're trying to earn millions of dollars, or just trying to earn a few million, I don't know, depending on how rich you are. You are trying to just earn money, yeah? So you can buy the expensive item you want, or maybe you just want to flex on your friends who are poorer than you, who knows. Anyways, so while you're earning that money, you feel like, for some reason I'm not earning enough, or it feels like the money I earn just like disappears or something. Well, this video isn't really like a tip video to tell you the best ways of earning money, but more like the reasons that you lose that money, or you feel like you lose that money. So, without further ado, let's move to number one. Alright, so you see this guy right here? This is the banker, yeah? So you usually just store your money in there to get interest, yeah? But most people, they usually do store the money to get interest, but what they don't do is to keep only the minimum amount needed to get the full interest. Like for my account, I need 15 mil to get the full interest, which is 250k every day, yeah? But most people, they just put their money in there and they don't even like take it out and use it. They just put all their money in the bank. Okay, like instead of like putting like say my piggy has 11 mil right now, if I put it in the bank, it's useless. It does not do anything at all. Like, do you really need that money in the bank? Not really. So what you're better off doing is to flip that money in the bazaar. Oof, that okay, got a lot of items in there. Or you can just auction flip something, you know. It's better to just like spend your money on something which can earn you more money than just to let this sit in the bank and just let it do nothing, you know? Like every day I'm just getting interest from this, which is nice, but I'm also using the extra money to earn more money, which makes me earn more money a day, yeah? Alright, number two, which is also part of the bank. So most people, they think, oh yes, I'm gonna upgrade my bank account so I can store more money. Well, this is a pretty shit idea because there's other ways to store your money, such as like using the bazaar to buy items and just keep the items in the bazaar, or the dark auction where if you pay a certain amount of money, you don't need to collect it back from Jerry, so you can just keep it on Jerry. Now the next mistake is thinking, oh, but like I'm gonna get extra interest from this. Well, the problem with that is, you see, from the first upgrade, you only get an extra 550k interest, which is shit, alright? Like, if you take the math and you just do it, like, 5 mil divided by 50k, it's gonna take you about a month plus to get back the money. And let's not talk about upgrading it to max. This will take more than a year if you do the math, and that's without the calculations for the gold blocks themselves, alright? The next mistake is that people who are new to bazaar flipping tend to give up on it just because they think that it's too slow. You know, they want instant results, they want big money as promised from those videos, like all those hundreds of bazaar videos that says, oh, you can earn quick money from it, it's one of the best money making methods. Well, it is kind of the best money making method, it's just that it's not as fun as like some people make it out to be. It's a slow process of slowly learning and figuring out how the market works, and then buying everything when they're low and selling back when it's high. Sometimes you have to wait for like weeks or months just to like sell back the item depending on what it is to like get back your money, you know. Sometimes you may also lose your money because the item drops, but if you wait enough, there's a chance that it may go back up and you can actually get back your money or even a profit depending on the time, you know. So like, yeah, you shouldn't just hastily go into the bazaar thinking, yeah, I'll make the big money, you know? It just doesn't work that way. You need to take your time to learn. And also auction flipping as well, that's another one. People need to learn the basic price of things first before going in there. You need to observe, like whatever item you're trying to flip on the auction house, like observe it for 2 or 3 days, see whether there's any price changes or something like that, so you can figure out whether it's worth it to flip that, you know? Yeah. The next problem that Hypixel players face is that they sometimes waste their money on unnecessary things in the auction house. Like they just want to buy it because it looks cool. But like before you buy the items, I think you should just consider how the item will be useful for you and how much you'll be using it. Because if you're gonna buy the item and you're not gonna use it, then you're better off spending your money somewhere else, right? Well, this is like the case for pets, because there's always a debate between epic and legendary pets. Like for example, the parrot. Would you need a legendary parrot that gives you a strength boost to all nearby allies? That's not what the parrot's for, I'm pretty sure. So like yeah, and like or maybe just buying pets to like fill up your pet score, which I don't think was worth it. I kind of yeah, I'm kind of guilty for this. My flying fish collection is quite something. Yes, I don't have addiction. Yeah, I don't have addiction. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, next we have the useless armor that like no one actually uses. Like, you really want to spend what 80-60 mil on a superior set? Like if that's all the money you have, like I recommend you not to waste it all just on the superior set, you know? Like you're better off saving that money and like investing money in the bazaar or like some other money making methods. Like you're better off investing it just to make more money instead. Then once you're rich enough, you can go back to the superior armor you always wanted and get more, you know? You don't have to just immediately buy it because you want to flex on your friends or something, because like it's just a short-term thing. Like, is it really worth it in the long run? It would just hurt you in the end, honestly. Like you just have to re-grind from the bottom with no money to help you speed up your growth. You know, just be poor again, which sucks, you know? Yeah, just don't do it, you know? Now, another problem is that most people try to watch how-to videos on money-making tips, yeah? Well, like, it's true, like that watching somehow other people do things is like helpful, but you really shouldn't like take that as law, you know? Because if the other people are watching the same video as you and they try to do the same thing as you, then we're gonna have a problem like zealots, you know? Like zealots are great making methods, but like everyone grinds that shit, you know? Like you're better off using those videos as inspiration for ideas to like find your own unique money making strategy that other people don't use, because mainstream ones are just gonna be a pain to grind, you know? Unless it's dungeons. Well, not a lot of people are doing dungeons right now because of this inventory wipe bug, which is quite rare, but like some poor people just don't want to take the risk, you know, myself included, because I think I'm poor half the time, you know? Yeah, I'm quite poor. Yep, I'm quite poor. So anyways, like just decide your own methods of grinding. Like you shouldn't just take what those videos says as law. You should like think of your own ways, your own unique ways to grind money. And like if you're lucky enough, you may find a method that gives more money than any of the mainstream methods combined, you know? Yeah, just a penny for your thoughts. Well, that's all the current items that I have to talk about right now. Well, if I notice any more, I will just make more videos to talk about them. Well, if any of these tips over here, this video helped you in any way at all, just be sure to share the video or something. I don't know, don't have to really like it because this video is shit to begin with, yeah. Anyways, yeah, if you find those tips helpful and like you are making the same mistake, then change it. Obviously, if you're just gonna see this video and be like, yes, I make this mistake and not change it, then why the fuck are you watching this video? Okay, yeah, have fun. Yep, bye bye. Bye.